Hello students, today I am going to demonstrate one experiment on principle of moment. So first you know what is principle of moment. So suppose there is any rotating body which is free to rotate about some pivot, about some axis and experiencing number of torques, number of moment of forces are acting over it. As we know that only the torque can produce the turning effect. Only the moment of force can rotate the body which is free to rotate. So if the number of torques are acting on the body, on a rotating body which is free to rotate and it is in equilibrium, here equilibrium means it is at rest. It is not rotating. Under the influence of those moment of forces, it is not rotating. Then it means total sum of anti-clockwise moments will be equal to the sum of clockwise moments about the point of rotation. Or we can say that the algebraic sum of the moment of forces will be 0. As we know that moment of force can have only two direction. Either it will have anti-clockwise direction, means either it will have a tendency of turning the body in anti-clockwise direction, or it will have a tendency to turning the body in the clockwise direction. So those moment of forces which are rotating the body in the anti-clockwise direction, that is taken positive, and which are rotating in the clockwise direction are taken negative. So if there is any body which is free to rotate about some axis, about some pivot, and it is in equilibrium, it is in equilibrium means it is not rotating under the effect of some moment of forces, then algebraic sum of all the moment of forces about the point of rotation will be 0. In other way, we can say that anti-clockwise moment will be equal to the clockwise moment. Now here today I am taking one experiment to determine unknown weight by using principle of moment. So what are the things which will be required to conduct this experiment? So first of all, you can see there is a retard stand. This stand is called the retard stand. There is a 100-meter long meter scale. This is a meter scale which is 100-meter long. It's clear. Then this is an unknown body whose mass we have to determine. And this is a known body of 50 gram force. Its weight is 50 gram force. It's clear. So see here that I can check it for you. Here this is the spring balance, though there is some fault in this, but I am showing you its weight will be 50 gram force. You can see here. Here its weight is 50 gram force. If we so from some distance, then you will find that the pointer is nearly 50. So its weight is 50 gram force. Now see here. So this is a body of known weight. Here it is a body of known weight. Now one more thing which is very required during when you are performing this experiment, the fan should be switched off. Otherwise, what will happen? Because of the air jerk, this scale will not come into the steady state. It's clear. So here in one side of this I will suspend it. First of all, we will balance the meter scale. Balance the meter scale means we will suspend it from its center of gravity. What will be its center of gravity? You can see here what will be its center of gravity. Since it is a uniform meter scale whose length is 100 centimeter, so it will be approximately somewhere 50 centimeter. It will be approximately somewhere 50 centimeter because it is almost uniform meter scale. It's clear. So if it is exactly uniform meter scale, then it will be exactly at 50 centimeter. So see here, first of all, what will you do? With the help of the thread loop, you can see here, this is a thread loop. It is clear. which is tying from here with the help of, and this thread loop should not be very large. It is clear. It should be equal to the breadth of the meter scale. This loop should be equal to the breadth of the meter scale. So first of all, we will suspend this meter scale with the help of thread loop from this retard stand and balance it horizontally. That I am going to show you. It's clear. And when it will be balanced, that mark will be the center of gravity. That mark will be center of gravity. What is center of gravity? From where whole weight of body will act. So as already we know that its center of gravity will be nearly 50 centimeter mark. So we will bring the loop at 50 centimeter mark, near to the 50 centimeter mark, and then we will do the fine adjustment. You can see here it will take some time in coming to the horizontal. You can see here it is tilting in this side. In this side it is tilting. It is slightly going down and that side is slightly up. So you change the position of the loop. Now slightly so here we can see that the center of gravity is at 50 centimeter mark. That I am trying to show you where is the center of gravity. You can see here. So you can see here that the 50 centimeter mark, this thread loop is at 50 centimeter mark. Means where is its center of gravity? It is the 50 centimeter mark. Perhaps this will be very clear to you. This thread loop, this scale is balancing at which mark? Scale is balancing at 50 centimeter mark. It is balancing horizontally without the help of any weight in the either side at 50 centimeter mark. Therefore, its center of gravity is at 50 centimeter mark. Where will be its center of gravity? It is at 50 centimeter mark. It's clear. So now we will write this thing here, that the position of center of gravity is 50.0 centimeter mark. This I have written 50.0 centimeter mark. Now we will take care that throughout the experiment this thread loop should be at the 50 centimeter mark. Throughout whole experiment this should be at 50 centimeter mark. Now you tie a unknown weight, this unknown weight with the help of a thread loop and suspend it in the left side at some mark. Suspend it at left side at some mark. So here I am suspending it at 30 centimeter mark. I am showing you here. You can see here at 30 centimeter mark. In case if the position of loop changes, position of the loop at center of gravity changes, you bring it at 50 centimeter mark. It's clear. So you can see here, this I am keeping at 30 centimeter mark. When you will suspend in the left side at 30 centimeter mark, what will happen? Because of the anti-clockwise moment, it is going down. Because of the anti-clockwise moment which is produced by this unknown weight, it is descending. It is clear? Because of the anti-clockwise moment, it is descending. You can see here. So in order to counterbalance, here it has slightly displaced. So once again I will bring, yes, now it is okay. So see here, bring it at 30 centimeter mark. Now in order to counterbalance, we will suspend the known weight in what side? in the right side. In the right side, I will suspend the known weight, and this known weight is of 50-gram force. With the help of thread loop you can make like this. Here this is a thread loop, it is clear. This is a loop. So I am suspending it here. Now care should be taken that this loop, which is at the center of gravity, with the help of which meter scale is balancing, should be at 50 centimeter mark, because that we have taken center of gravity. Now in order to counterbalance it, we will suspend known weight in that side. It's clear. So see here, since it is descending in that side, so we will bring it closer. We will bring it closer. And once again make it horizontal. Once again make it horizontal. Now you can see here it is descending in the left side, but we do not change the position of unknown weight. We will change only the position of known weight. So if it is descending in that side, we will move it away from the center of gravity. You slightly move it away from the center of gravity. Now it is descending in this side, so it will be moved towards the center of gravity. And you gradually move. Yes. Now the scale has become horizontal under the influence of this unknown weight and known weight. Now we will note down the position of the known weight and unknown weight. So see here. So if you see the position of this known weight on the meter scale, it is at 75.1 centimeter mark. This is at 75.1 centimeter mark in the balanced state of the scale. Scale is balanced. It is clear. And this known weight is at which marking? Known weight is at 75.1 centimeter mark. You can see here. Here it is at 75.1 centimeter mark. It is clear. Center of gravity is already at 50 centimeter mark. It is at 50 centimeter mark, center of gravity. You can see here. Let me show you. It is at 50 and this is at 30. It's clear. So see here. So we will note down these readings. So you have seen that here it is at 50 centimeter mark. And this you have suspended at 30 centimeter. So what will be the x? X will be 50 minus 30. It will be equal to this distance. Distance of unknown weight from the known. So this you have taken 20 centimeter. It's clear. Then what is y? So here you have seen that it had at 75.1 centimeter. So this minus 50 will be equal to how much? 25.1 centimeter. Now you substitute the value here. When you will substitute this value, this column you will make slightly bigger. It's clear? And its breadth should also be more. So when I will calculate, it will come out what? 50 into 25.1 divided by 20. If you calculate here into 25.1 divided by 20, so it is 62.75. 62.75. This gram force. Why in gram force? Because known weight W is a 50 gram force. Which way? Because you know that in equilibrium what will be happen? It will set up anti-clockwise moment. W will set up clockwise moment, and since it is horizontal, therefore moment produced by this will be equal to the moment produced by this. How much moment it is producing? W1 into x. How much moment is produced by this known weight? W into y. So what will be W1? W into y upon x. So this way you can calculate. Now for taking the other reading, what will you do? We will suspend it at 35 centimeter. In place of 30 centimeter, now more closure. It's clear. So I am showing you here. I will bring more closure. Means at 35. Here I am. This known weight is at 35. So once again we have to, this unknown weight, unknown body I have suspended at 35 centimeter. So in order to balance it, once again we will adjust the known weight. We will adjust the known weight. It's clear. So it is descending in this side. So you bring it closer to the fulcrum. Bring it closer to the fulcrum. And try to balance it horizontally. Now perhaps it has almost balanced. It's clear. It is descending in this side. In the known weight side, it is descending. So slightly you shift. Yes, now it is balanced. And throughout the whole experiment, this thread loop by which the scale is suspending, it should be at 50 centimeter mark. Now if I show you, it will come out 68.1 centimeter mark. So I am showing you. So you can see here it is not at 68.1 centimeter mark, it is at 68.8 centimeter mark. You can see. It will take some time in focusing because it is very close to the scale. So you can see here it is 68.8. It's clear. It is 68.8 centimeter mark. Means 2 mm before 69. 2 mm before 69, that is 68.8 centimeter mark. At this mark, this known weightage balancing. There is no need to record the unknown weight position because already you have suspended it at 35 centimeter. So now note down these positions. So you can see here when it was at 35 centimeter, what will be the distance x? 50 minus 35, that is equals to 15 centimeter. Now this is at 68.8. 68.8. So 68.8 minus 50, so it is equal to 18.8. Now you calculate 50 into y is how much? 18.8 upon 50. When we will calculate, it will come nearly to the previous value. If it is not coming close to the previous value, then it means you have committed some mistake. Divided by 50. So it is coming 62.66. So I will take it as 62.67 gram force. It's clear? Now third observation I can take by keeping it at 40 centimeter mark, or you can take at any other mark also, but now I am taking at 40 centimeter mark. When you have suspended it at 40 centimeter mark, once again adjust the position of the known weight. Once again adjust the position of the known weight so that the meter rule becomes horizontal. Now meter rule has become horizontal. You can see here. This is almost horizontal. If you see it, I am bringing. It is in the horizontal position. It's clear. Almost it is horizontal. Now note down the position of the known weight. So here known weight, this time I will not show you. It is at 62.9. 62.9 centimeter mark. Means what is its position? You can see here. Now this is at 62.9 centimeter mark. This is at 40. So when it is at 40, unknown body is at 40, 50 minus 40, that is equals to 10 centimeter. Then what will be y? 62.9 minus 50, that is equals to 12.9 centimeter. Now you calculate it. 50 into 12.9 divided by 10. So it is equal to 12.9 into 5. It is 64.5. 64.5 gram force. Now you take out the mean of all these. So we will take only up to one decimal place, 62.7 plus 62.7 plus 64.5. Here this requires more accuracy. This is not very much correct, but you can do. Divided by 3. Divided by 3. So when you will calculate it, 62.67 we can write 62.7. 62.75, that will be 62.7. So see here, 62.7 plus 62.7 plus 64.5. It is 189.9 upon 3. So this is 3 6 jar 18, 3 3 jar 3. This gram force. So what will be your answer? 63.3 gram force. Result will be weight of unknown body will be 63.3 gram force. Now I am going to show you what is its actual weight with the help of the spring balance. So I am removing this. And what is its actual weight that I am going to show you. So you can see here, you suspend it. I have suspended it, and then here each division is of 2 gram. First let me adjust the 0. It is slightly 1 division down. You can see here its 0 is 1 division slightly down. So if it comes 63, then we will count it 62. It's clear. What is the position of the pointer? You can see. Let me bring close to you. Position of pointer, it is 60, and then here each small division is of 2 gram. So 64 gram. It's clear. But you will take only up to 1 division, so 62 gram. It comes out 62 gram. It's clear. Nearly 62 gram. It's clear. So this way, this experiment has completed. Now, in the next experiment, we will discuss about the weight of meter scale. In this experiment, we have determined the weight of unknown body. In the next experiment, weight of meter scale. We will find out by using principle of moment. Thank you.